How do we know if the heart is dead? There are mashayikh who have learned from the Anbiya alayhi salam, the ultimate teachers of the heart, science of heart. They have given different signs that if you find these signs, know that there is a problem. If you go to a doctor, he'll say, let's do a test. They'll put you on a treadmill, they'll make you walk, and if after a while you start breathing heavily, they'll say, थोड़ा सा मसला है, सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ते हुए सांस चलता है, मसला है, right? Do something, मसला है. Just as they identify that there is a problem with the physical heart, there are signs that the mashayikh can tell that there is a problem with the spiritual heart as well. There are symptoms. The thing about symptoms is that whenever we talk about that these are the symptoms, who should we be thinking about? That who has these symptoms or not? Me, right? Our default position is, that friend of mine, all these symptoms are there. I should definitely, next time, let me bring him in this session as well. He should definitely listen to this. Uski hogi zarurat. But first is ourselves. So listen to these symptoms by evaluating ourselves. My wife also has these symptoms. That was Arafat who said that, by the way. Just in case his wife is listening. So, what are the signs that the heart is actually dead? Is that there is no pull that one feels towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now somebody tells you, oh, there's akhirah, there's reckoning, you will have to, dekhi jayegi, Allah Malik. There's no, it doesn't shake you up. There's no conscious that is left in you to make you feel that I'm answerable to somebody. Such a person just has a very strong correlation with the traits of nafs al-ammara. You is a person whose entire focus is in fulfilling his own desires, his own shahwat, his own parameters of success. Whatever he has declared success to be, which is primarily something in this dunya, he'll do whatever it takes to achieve it, no matter what that means. Right? A dead heart is happy when he meets his goals, is sad when his goals are not met. By the way, such people, you can't say that they are jahil, they are ignorant people. They are. Majority of the time, they are very well-to-do people. They are extremely intellectual people. They are highly qualified people. These are people who have done very well in this dunya. They have established themselves in the position of authority. And that is one of the reasons why their hearts have become dead, because now they are believing in this self-belief that I can do whatever I want. So that is another sign that causes these people to become dead. What that results into is that you don't feel shy of sinning. The first time around, if somebody is to lie and get something done, he would be feeling very reluctant. He would be so reluctant that, what if I get caught? It's not good to lie. It's not good to do this. But eventually, if he convinces himself that let me lie and get this thing done, and he gets away with it, second time around, it would be easier for him to do so. The third time, he'll probably not even think twice. And then eventually it becomes a part of his habit because he knows he can get away with it. When that reluctance, when that shyness goes away from us, that means that now the floodgates of sinning opens up. So when you don't feel shy, when you don't feel that haya in you of doing something, that guilt of doing something, remorse comes afterwards. Guilt still comes afterwards. It's that reluctance, जिसे उर्दू में झिझक कहते हैं, क्योंकि झिझक होना कि मैं ये करूँगा तो क्या हो जाएगा, वो झिझक जब खत्म हो जाती है, then it's very easy to do this. So a person with a dead heart, उसके अंदर झिझक खत्म हो जाती है. That reluctance to do wrong goes away. The second thing is that neki is a burden. Doing good is a burden. You tell them anything which is to do with goodness, piety, it will be as though you have put a load on their head. नमाज पढ़ना तो दूर की बात. And this is how it goes. पहले नमाज छूटती है, पर फिर भी होता है यार जुम्मा पढ़ लेना चाहिए. वो एक हदीस याद होती है कि जिसके 3 जुम्मे मिस हो गए उसका ईमान ही चला गया, तो फिर चलो अभी सिर्फ 2 हुए हैं, ये वाला तो करना ही करना है. It starts from there. And then it goes on. फिर कहते हैं चलो ईद पढ़ ले. And then it's too much. I don't have time for this. नेकी एक बोझ लगती है. You ask them to come to a place where they will listen to something, suddenly there will be something, there will be one excuse or the other. The one who is who goes to gym, he will put away everything and he'll go to gym every day because he knows that I have to do this for my body. If some doctor tells you that you have a cardiac problem, you would change your lifestyle. Instantly, everything else that was a priority would become a second priority, and now a new lifestyle, new health routine, new form of living would come into place because the priority has changed. The diet plan would be in place, everything would come into place. It's the same thing because the heart is dead, therefore these things have no priority. And the third thing is that if somebody actually tries to advise you, they try to tell you that this is good for you, this is not good for you, that person becomes your enemy. Like, who are you to tell me? He's advising you for your good and you're thinking, what is in it for him? What is the motive behind there? Why would he want to do this? There's no such thing as free advice. What's the reality? What's the catch over here? You start doubting everything. But this is not a hopeless state. One of the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions repeatedly in Quran is that how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends down the rain, and that rain then revives the dead earth. And how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turns the days into night and the nights into day. These two examples are often given together. And they are given together to mention the fact that when you reflect on them, it means that hopelessness can change into a good state, and any good state can actually go into an hopeless state. Things change. They don't remain the same. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends down the rain and the dead earth becomes all lush green. There's an example for it. The example on it is that dead heart can actually also get revived. And that place to revive these dead hearts is the gatherings of the ulama. Alaykum bi majalasati. Majalasatil ulama. For you is the place of, or the gatherings of the ulama, or the sayings of the hikmah, or the sayings of the wise people. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revives the dead heart just as He sends down the rain and revives the dead earth. Allah has the power to do that. So the dead heart can get revived.